Okay, I got some of my Zeiss lenses here. Take the lens cap off, y'all. Oh, photographic pornography. Oh, 85 millimeter planar f1.4. Sweet. And of course, I've got 2 copies of this, the best lens that I have, period, or have ever owned. And you know damn well I've owned a lot of lenses. Let's see, Distagon f2 35 millimeter. Now, here's the question I gotta pose, and it is not just me. It's like, well, that's just you. No, it's not just me. This video is gonna be called Carl Zeiss, Why You Suck. Why you suck so bad? Or no, the name of this video should be Carl Zeiss, Why You So Stupid. And here's what I'm saying, Carl Zeiss, Why You So Stupid. Now, I have a cheap Pro Mat, and this really is pretty relevant. There are a couple points, though, you have to point out on the Carl Zeiss, though. Here's a little off-brand Pro Master lens cap, because everybody that owns Carl Zeiss lenses, and they absolutely love it, just like a, I better not use that analogy, it's too crude. Everybody hates Carl Zeiss's lens caps. These are crap, they're awful, they're junk, they fall apart, they break, they're constantly falling. You know what this is like? I love analogies because analogies are so mentally illustrative. This is like buying a Rolls Royce and going, ah, it's perfection. You look under the hood and you go, ah, it's awesome. You know, you got an engine that just purrs like a pussycat. And you check out the wood on the outside and all the chrome and the perfect paint job, and you open up the door on the Rolls Royce and you go, oh crap, there's a vinyl interior. You know, like you'd find like on a 1960s a Pinto, or like a Ford Nova, or a Ford pickup truck. You go, oh shit, who came up with this stupid crap? Who came up with this stupid crap? And are they fired yet? Zeiss, you know, photography is by its very nature both denotatively and connotatively superficial, because we are talking about light manipulation, we're talking about art. It is mimesis, okay? It is literally the episteme of mimetic appreciation of aesthetics. Now, while I can say that this lens is absolutely the tits, it is actually above the tits. It ranks above a 100 on a scale of 0 to 100, or 1 to 100. Zeiss, why are you so stupid that you put something so crappy on this $1,000 lens that this, oh my god, Zeiss, that this $4 Pro Master, it was probably made for like 5 cents in a Chinese slave labor. Yeah, made in China? Yeah, it's made by Chinese slave labor. You know that, and I know that. Okay, we all know that, okay? I am infamous, not famous, but infamous for being truthful. And the squeaky wheel gets the grease. And everybody knows that I'm right. And even the people at Zeiss that have 2 brain cells know that I'm right. Zeiss, why are you so stupid that you put a lens cap on your camera that is so lame, so dumb, so cheap, so fragile, so stupid, so freaking hard to get on and off that the people that love you the most say, God, Zeiss, why are you so stupid? Why are you so stupid? Why are you so stupid? Very, very stupid. You know it, I know it, I love you, but you are like that hairy mole. This lens cap is like that hairy mole on Cindy Crawford's face. It is like the maggot that is crawling across the canvas of the Mona Lisa. Please, I beg you, let's take up a donation where we can all send you like $1,000 so you can actually, you know, even make something as decent as this cheap crap slave labor Chinese Pro Master cap, okay? And ship it with your lenses. God's sakes, Zeiss, what's wrong with you? Here's another point. And it's a valid point, and other people, everybody complains about their lens caps too, by the way, it's not just me. Here's another valid point. Now, this is only a serious issue It's actually more readily apparent on the wide like this, this 35 wide. This isn't really an issue on the 35, but it can be depending on the angle. Even though this is the best lens I've ever owned, this lens is interstellar. It's an easy way to fix this, okay? Carl Zeiss went with the aesthetics of having the white lettering here, Carl Zeiss, Distagon, f2, 35mm, all right here. But the problem is, and you can't see it, but if you actually look at the lens like this, you can actually see a reflection of this white lettering on the front element. Now this is an issue even with a lens hood, with this lens and especially the macro lenses, because you'll be looking at the picture at 200% in Photoshop or, oh, I don't know, whatever the hell you're editing your shot. Capture One, I use Lightroom. You'll be looking at the lens, you're like, oh no, my Zeiss did not put out that. What is this freaky artifact on my image? Soda break there, excuse me. And what it is this white lettering right here. Now people that shoot the macro planars, what they do is they'll actually cut out the black electrical tape and actually layer over that, because it's dull, it doesn't reflect, they'll actually layer over that lettering with the black electrical tape. So Zeiss, you should make this you know, like a dark gray, or like everybody else, just change the lettering to the side of the barrel, because this is an issue on depends on the angle of it. I mean, angle of incidence equals angle of reflection. But this is an issue appearing as artifacts, especially on the macro lens. If you're going to take it off of any lens, take it off of your macro lens, but that's bad. So those are the only issues that I can actually fault Carl Zeiss for on these wonderful. Look at that light tunnel. What are we going to call that? They call that a ocular black hole, or we call that. Let's just call it what it is. Call it lens porn. Yeah, no, I'm not drinking. I don't drink. So, Carl Zeiss, why you so stupid? Everybody that loves you hates your stupid lens cap. We all hate your lens caps. Everyone that loves Carl Zeiss, we hate your lens caps. You know, like I said, it's like a vinyl interior on a Rolls Royce. It is like white wall tires on a BMW convertible. It is like a hairy zit between the eyebrows of Cindy Crawford or Cara Delevingne. I think you get where I'm going with this, right? So Zeiss, why are you so stupid? I don't understand why this expensive lens of yours, as well as the rest of yours, is far, far inferior to this cheap piece of Chinese slave labor crap, this ProMaster lens cap. Redesign your lens caps, make them user-friendly, okay? Because everybody wants that, and this is a minor issue, obviously. I mean, it just, you know, buy an off-brand lens. It's what everybody does, actually. They get a Zeiss lens, and they toss it in a closet, and then they'll buy a Nikon lens cap or something like this. So. But that shouldn't be an issue. You shouldn't get an exquisite lens like this with a crappy lens cap. This is really kind of bitchy-moany. Obviously, this isn't an issue, I mean, but it kind of is. It really is pretty stupid, because it's... you know, it's laying out the perfect party and inviting, you know, the drunk pervert. You know, it's like, oh, we've got a high-class party, and everybody's going to be wearing suit and ties, but let's invite the drunk pervert to the high-class party. So, yeah, this is photography, and image matters. I think we could all agree on that, and I am not incorrect on this. Okay? Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, drop me a buck or two, and or Carl Zeiss can change its lens caps. Thank you. Goodbye.